very lucky to have Mr. Shayne in here. He knows a lot about mobility, how to warm up properly, and we will run through a little routine today. Try to listen and try to learn something from it, because these methods will help you to prevent injuries. And you want to have these methods not only before training, but also before competition.
As Coach was saying, my objective here is to get your connective tissue basically switched on. So to switch on connective tissue is not easy, because connective tissue is not as visceral. It doesn't have as much blood flow as your big muscle groups. So it's easy to get blood into your quads and your bicep, but it's more difficult to get blood flow into the connective tissue that keeps your joint, your knee joint, your elbow joint, your wrist. So that's what our objective is going to be. So my name's Shayne. I am the founder of Budokan Mixed Movement Art System. I train mixed movement athletes, combat athletes, professional athletes in different vertical sports in movement mechanics. Today we're going to work on chains of movement transitions. So our focus is going to be building from the ground up, working on transitioning from our backs to our combat bases into our standing positions and then back down again. And the way that I do it is I create a pattern and then I connect that pattern to another pattern, and then we have chains of movement. The same way you fight in chains of movement. So sometimes we think of mobility on Instagram, you see people going or doing, or they're doing stuff like this, but that's not a chain of movement, and it's not practical to what we do as grapplers. So I want to create a movement chain for you that replicates the way you might actually wrestle or fight. But we got to start with one pattern at a time. So we're going to begin. I want to give you the first pattern, and I think the best way to do it in this room is we'll start all of us on this wall, and then we'll make our way across, just back and forth, and just track movement. So the first pattern, if you started on this wall over here, is a spiral. So what I want you to think of is start on your back, go to your side, go to your belly, back to your side, back. I did it fast, but when I'm warming up, I'm just super slow with it. Does that make sense? Okay, great. All right, let's start on the wall. Hey, find a spot. Basically, find you a spot and get long and go that way. Step your leg in the direction you're traveling. Now, take your bottom arm like you're slicking your hair back, belly down, and then swivel back to connect. So it'll be open and close. Let me get out here. Exactly. So exactly. So I'm here. Boom. Now I'm here, and now I'm here. Beautiful. And then back to connection position. So I'm boom, 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 boom. Guys, don't let your elbows touch the floor. Your arms are off the floor. So when he rotates, he cannot touch the floor with his arms. That's the game. No touching. There you go. Nice, brother. Sweet. Sweet. Okay. Nice, that's it. Yes, boom, beautiful. So you get that twist right there. There's a twist. Now you go here, and you go there, and now here's a twist. Is that making sense? Yeah. Nice, exactly. Just take that, hold. Yeah, perfect, no, that was it. Hold there. And then, check this out.
Oh, yeah. That's beautiful.
Now, take that next rotation and freeze there. Yeah.
That's amazing.
You know what I'm saying? So that just gives you a big, deep spiral, especially for the big boys like you. That's a first stretch. Bring it around. That foot comes this way. Turns that way. Hold here. There's your next twist. Yeah. Okay.
Elbows not touching the ground, right?
Correct. Elbows don't touch the ground.
Do one time.
Okay.
Bro, look.
Look. No touching. No touching.
I'm right. Never argue with the technician. Go.
Well, let's put it this way. The goal is for them not to touch. The goal.
You do yours first. You do.
The goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, let's see. Okay, yes. Nice.
Well, you change what you're doing.
Nice. Okay, this is good, guys. This is good. Yes, this is nice. This is nice.
See, but he's just going like this.
So, yeah, well, that's true. You don't want to be like a log. You don't want to be like a log. You want to make the spiral. Guys, they're right. You don't want to be like a log and roll your hips and shoulders at the same time. Do that. Just be a log. You don't want to.
Just do what you normally do.
Yeah, do what you normally do, Jeff. No. So, in other words, right now, go spiral your upper trunk first. Yes, keep twisting, and then boom. And now legs go first. Now hold. Now boom with that. Guys, the body's a rubber band. You get that, right? The body's just a tension band. So the more he rotates up, you want to split the body in 2 points. That's what makes it. That's what your connective tissue does. That's how you punch. You need a rubber. Does that make sense? Now, check this out. Let me get these two. Perfect. Okay. So right here, somebody seatbelts you here. Do the technique. Don't change the technique at all. Just do the technique. Keep going. It's the same as it's a sweep. We do this already. Let's say I'm already out of here and you're up on your hips are higher. He's here. It's just this. That's all it is. But we're doing it without a person. There's nothing to it. Your brain needs to identify the jiu-jitsu within it. Does that make sense? Let's go.
This is it. I think they're going to get it now.
Now maybe they get it. Nice. Nice. Good?
I think here.
Okay, let me see. Let me see.
All right, so I'll start here.
Okay, that's fine. Spiral, good, awesome. Now feet come back to neutral. Good, open rotation. So first rotation here, second rotation there. Good, now first rotation here. And switch, even do the switch. Yeah. Sorry about that, guy. Now here. Sorry, buddy. And now, boom. Now here first.
Here.
Now second.
Here.
Neutral.
Here.
Neutral.
Wait.
Neutral position, just like open guard kind of style. Boom. Now go first legs. Second chest.
Boom.
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 And then boom. Perfect. Okay, guys, well done. Finish it up. Guys, very good first interpretation. Slightly retarded, but not bad. I mean, we'll get it. Okay, so guys, we got that part. We're like, okay, I got some spiral warm up. My body, I'm certainly twisted now. So now let's get out of bed. So we were waking up, we're gonna come here, and I want this action in the body. So what I want you to learn to do is, when you're getting up, because I don't want you to get up like you're 100 years old, I want you to get up smooth. So what you're gonna do is connect this knee to your elbow. It's already your game anyway, you're connected. So as you connect here, you step in the direction you're getting up. So forward step again, nothing's changed. Forward step, and into position. I don't really want to have to use my hands if I don't have to, but it's good in the beginning to learn to use your hands so you don't damage your joints. Here's the worst thing you can do with the floor. It's like, let's say you're going down to the floor, is to say no. Like attitude, for the body's attitude is no. So I don't want you to hurt your joints. I want you to be able to collapse into position and then get up out of position. So that's why it's always easy when you have this ability to be here. Let's say you're here, you're building up. Everything's got to be smooth, and it's all about proper architecture and alignment. Otherwise, you get hurt doing stuff, and I don't want you to get hurt. Because I'm 53. I've never had a surgery. I'm still competitive. I won the Europeans in my division last year. I came in second in the world in my division last year. I still fight. You know, I mean, I'm old, don't get me wrong. So I fight 50-year-old guys. But let me tell you, those fuckers are on juice, and they're strong, and they've been black belts for 25 years. So they're tough. If you want to be 53 and still move like you're 23, you got to have good joints. If your joints are bad, you'll stop doing jiu-jitsu. Most people in here, you're like, hey man, how long are you going to do jiu-jitsu? You're like, my whole life. Bullshit. You're not going to do jiu-jitsu your whole life. You're going to do jiu-jitsu until it hurts too much, and then you're going to quit, just like everybody else. For me, I want to do it my whole life, so I need to preserve my joints. Biceps will heal. Big muscle will heal. Joints don't heal the same way. Understood? Okay, so here we are. We're going this way. We're turning. Bring your knee in tight. Come up to position. Now, once I come up to position, go into an S-seat or a 90-90 and reset. Come up, smooth transition down, circle back, circle up, come up, spiral down, spiral up, come up, spiral down, circle up. Is that making sense?
I gotta see it again.
Yes, sir. All I do is I turn and I get up. Then with this knee, what do you do with this knee? Spiral down into your position. Does that make sense? Now go to your back and you reset because I'm going this way. I come up to fighting combat base. Go to 90-90 and come up to position. Back up, 90-90, and back to position and reset each time. This is really working my hips and my knees so that I can, again, do, because you want to be able to take shots easy, you want to be able to run across, you want to have good knee joints, well, that's what you got to do. I mean, I'm trying to make a point that if I can do this at 53, if you can still, like, I can just like, I can move across my knees really quick. If I can do that, you can think about, if you start now, how you can preserve your joints. Okay, let's try it. We're coming up. Boom. Now, down into your 90-90. Good. So that foot, you'll be in this position, exactly. Now, just go to your back. Opposite side up. Boom. 90-90. Okay, so let's figure out windshield wiper. Windshield wiper that guy. Perfect. Voila. And there you are. Now, when you lay back, this is easy. You're just here. Yeah. Now, nice easy turn. Nice easy turn. Come up. And now, yes. Now, smooth. Voila. And that's what's warming up your hips for that deeper position. Beautiful, yes. Nice, yes. Yes, guys. Okay, now. This guy. Boom. Yes, and this goes down. That knee goes down. Yeah, just exactly. Like this one just literally does that. Now, lay back. And now, sit up. Does that make sense, coach? Yes. Voila. Yes, exactly. Well done. So now you've got up in a kneeling position and we want to get some blood pump through the knees. So we're up in kneeling position. We're going to kill the spiral with this guy and we're going to just move to a knee walk. Okay? I wanted to track the position. Okay? You know how sometimes when you're in a position and you've got your legs out and they can get trapped because you're not tight inside? This will keep the habit for you of keeping these feet hidden. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we should be thinking about it. We're going to go here, step, like you're taking a shot. Take the shot and bring that foot, track it in right behind it. All right, let's give that a try. Good, and track that foot when you go, coach. Beautiful. Track it right, exactly. That was good. Because that second one, your last one was good. Because you're like, how do I get that foot to follow that lead foot? Yes. Nice. One more across this way. Let's do it back this way. One more. Good, boom. Beautiful, smooth. You're warming up your knees. You're not fighting, you're warming up your knees. You're switching, you're getting the switches on. Turn the switches on. Okay, beautiful. Now, so you got your switches on, you're like this. Now we're gonna add in a little bit of acrobatics and make it fun because you guys are pretty acrobatic here. So you're gonna go knee down, shoulder down, track, and come up. So we're gonna go knee down. So, okay, so what? Okay, so we put our knee down. We put the same side shoulder down. So I want you to think like, listen to the floor. So knee goes down, listen to the floor, transition your feet over your head. This is a Granby. Come up into fighting position. So again, knee goes down, listen to the floor, Granby, rotation, back. Is that making sense in your brain? Let's go, 1, 2, let's do it. Sorry guys, I don't know. My jiu-jitsu habit brain. Nice. Down, here, up. Try to land on your knees and feet. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, this is good. Oh, ho, ho, there's my guy. There's my guy. Look at you. That's it. That's it. That's it. Beautiful, beautiful. Good. Nice. Good. Okay, I see breakthroughs. Breakthroughs, guys. You're having some big breakthrough moments for yourselves. Last one. I'm going to give you your last big jam. So, guys, check it. Now, we want to turn on our hip flexors. Notice when I walk, look how shallow this flexion is. There's no hip flexion when you walk. You don't get hip flexion from this. So who's got the best hip flexors? Muay Thai fighters, round guys, and Jiu-Jitsu guys, because we keep our knees high all the time. But we need to turn our hip flexors on, and they get sore, and this whole area starts to, fuck with us a bit. So the best way to play with this is to move from low crawling position, but you need to do it right. So I'm going to teach you how to do the gorilla the correct way. So you're here, hands forward, lower your knees, press, go to your heels, land on your toes. Lower, press, heel to toe. Let's try. Give it a go. Good. Land on your heels, rock into your toes. Land on your heels, rock into your toes. Yeah, I do my knees, I do. I tend, sometimes I'll let them touch. I'll go touch if I want, and then I get, this is what's important, because now I'm gonna use my press power. I want that like push. Yes. So guys, what you're trying to do here, we're playing with this idea. What you wanna do is, you want enough press so that you can elevate. Elevate. Okay? Yes. Now, the elevation is the step. So the elevation is the step. So you got to press the shit out of the ground.
Can I see the knees to the floor?
Yes. I'll take, like I was saying to Nikki, you can take them down, come forward, press, and bring it in. Yeah, they can touch a little. So I want you always, when you're at your end range, to be slightly out of it. So my end range is here, but my athletic range is here. And that's the difference. So when I move in my athletic range, I need to be slightly, so I can do things, but I have to be able to like explode up and move out of those positions. Does that make sense? Yeah.
At the beginning of your warm-up, would you warm up in your end range?
I would warm up like this. I would warm up in range, slow, and with tension.
Go to the athletic range.
Yes, sir. So right now, it makes total sense for me to leap in the air and come right back down to my athletic end range. But it would be ridiculous for me to go passive end range, jump out of passive in range and land in passive in range. Makes sense, right? Yeah. Okay, good. So the last trick for you, given how much wrestling you guys do, this is a very common wrestling. It's a front head spring. Wrestling. Boom. Okay? But hey, if you go to any high-level wrestling school with 15-year-old kids, they're doing this. So you got to be like, fuck it, let's go, okay? Yes, sir. Well, I'm going to break it down. Yeah, I'll break it down. Here's the deal. When you go here and you get here, this is not the time to put the brakes on. Does that make sense? You'd never put the brakes on like in the middle. You're like, fuck it, I'm going for it. So once you get here, you're like, fuck it, and just go. Does that make sense? I'm using body organization. So because we talked about the rubber band effect, when my legs go over, the rest of my body is slingshot with it. So it's core, but it's connective tissue. Does that make sense, guys? Yeah. You twist the rubber band, you release it, boom. So think about this. I can use momentum, which this is momentum. If I go this way and I go, that's momentum. I can almost do, or I can do from static. Static is what I just did. Whoa. I can do either one, but momentum's easier. Okay, let's try. Yes! 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 Hey! That's my guy. Beautiful. Okay, good. Okay. You're almost believing. You're not fully believing. Let's do it again. Come on. You're like, I'll believe. You're getting about halfway and you're like, I'll believe. You're not believing. Yeah, you're questioning yourself. No question. No question. Oh, shit. Do it this way. Do it right here. Now, now go with zero doubt. Okay. Zero doubt. Zero doubt. Oh, look at the difference. Zero doubt. But see how much closer you are. Zero doubt. Yes! That's what I'm saying. Good. You seem really busy. Big movie. I know, he did them back to back too. He did them back to back. He was like, boom, boom, boom. Oh, and believe in it.
I can do it.
No. What I'm saying is, from which one?
Static.
Use your arms more. So get ready to push the shit out of the ground. Yeah, okay. So here we go. Get ready to push the shit out of the ground. Push the ground. Push, push. Yes, beautiful. That's what the arms are for. Push the shit out of the ground, guys. It's easier to start with the momentum. So go ahead and like you're going to do a front roll, but use that energy. You know what I'm saying? Use the energy. Yes. No. Look, he stopped. You did the static version because you stopped. Yes. Yes. You stopped. You've got to just do a front roll. Show me a front roll out of this.
Like this?
No, I did, but that's too slow. Go fast. Okay. Do a fast front roll. Okay. Same energy, but push. Same energy, push. Yes, sir. I sure am. I'm pushing the shit out of that floor. Okay. Yes! Yes! I love it. I love when I get to see the guys get it, you know? Let's go! Yes, Nick. Nice. Nice. A little more push. A little more push. Push. Good. Nice, buddy. Beautiful.
Is this the hardest one?
I think this is the best one for them, you know what I mean? Because he doesn't get too crazy.
You're fired! You're fired!
Did you tell you didn't believe in him? You're like, no, I don't believe. Believe in it. Go. Believe. Beautiful. Good. Guys, if you don't believe mentally that you can do like, you're not going to get out of shit if you don't believe. You're not going to get into shit if you don't believe. You got to believe. I know it sounds silly, but you really do have to believe in the fucking movement. He's going back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. Hey, he believes. He believes. That's belief right there. It is. It's what it is. Okay, you got it? Believe. Oh, gee. What the? Whoa. Fuck. What the fuck? Oh, fuck. The fuck? What? He's using his head. He was going. Yeah, he was going off his head. Okay, buddy. I like it. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Fuck. So now, let's put it all together and wrap it up. So we're having a lot of fun. You know, that's the thing. If you're having fun warming up, that's fucking amazing. That's what we're here for, to play. We're just playing. So check this out. So we're going to finish everything with this idea. What did you do? Boom. 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 We're just kind of moving along. Hey. Hey. You know what I'm saying? That's how you put chains together. Now it becomes a flow. So you can do it all the way across the floor once you rep your single patterns. Then you connect your patterns, because that's good for your proprioception, your thinking, your neurologic function of like, okay, I've got to remember, because the most important thing for an athlete is to be in anticipation. If you're in memory, you're remembering what happened, that's a failure. If you're thinking about what's over here, that's a failure. Anticipation is the moment that is to come. You're anticipating, you gotta think. Where do I go? Okay, I'm here. Wait a minute, where am I? Okay, I'm here. Where am I? Where's my shoulder go? Okay, I'm here. Okay, where's this? You know, you wanna be constantly thinking. When shit just becomes like this, I mean, what is this, fucking 1937? You know, we don't have to do shit from the golden age of Jiu-Jitsu, the way I was taught. You ran around the room, you touched your toes, you did jumping jacks, and now you're warm. But that's not, we don't have to do that anymore. Shall we try to chain it together? Okay, we're gonna go this way. So we'll feet in this way. So try to put the first thing you did, the spiral. Right. Spiral. Okay. Spiral. To the get up. To this guy. It doesn't matter what order. You can change the order. I don't care. Boom. You could even change this order. You could come up. It doesn't matter. You can go here. Boom. It doesn't matter what order. I want you to just try to put them together the way you remember them. Perfect, Nick. That's it. Yeah, take that down. Good. Go to your back and start flowing this way again. Decide exactly. Now you come up and decide on the next thing. Perfect. Maybe you go to a penetrating knee step. Then you go shoulder. Yeah, now go shoulder to shoulder. Granby. Beautiful. Come back out. Turn it into your gorilla now. Boom. Next thing is your bomb. Yes. Exactly. But that was fucking awesome. That's it. You're doing. That's the idea. Now, how do you take it down from here? You're here. Spiral down. You know what I mean? Yes, spiral down. Go to your back, come back up. Boom. Yes, sir, Granby, beautiful. That's it, right? You want that feeling of like a chain of wrestling movements. So that was a great example of that. That was beautiful. Nice, Joseph, exactly. Chain it, keep chaining it. Keep chaining it. Where's next? Just make it up. Beautiful, make it up. Good, keep flowing. Yeah, keep falling. It doesn't even matter because you're like, okay, sweet. I'm gonna walk, perfect. I'll go to my next transition, which could be yep, totally fine, use some momentum. Boom, beautiful. Right in, oh, that was sick, because you landed on that and that was nice. Okay, how's it going?
I don't know.
Let me see, we're working. Nice and smooth, take your time, no rush, yes. Perfect, just make some shit up. How are you gonna, so yes, beautiful, that's okay. Land here, hey, land here like this, and then, hey, take yourself, come up, boom. Right to this knee, go to your Granby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just transform it into something. You know, you're never going to always land in the perfect position.
Right.
You're going to land in a position and make something out of it.
Okay.
Right? Because it's just like jiu-jitsu. He's got to believe. See, you gotta go with your momentum. Be like, whew. Now, Nick, for you, add in your wrestling. So come up like this, come up to your position, and how you do your ba and your ba, and go back down again. So now you can play with your normal. Yes, exactly. So there's nothing making you not add in your normal shit. Exactly. Then you can just keep bringing all your jams. Nice. But you know what I'm saying? Because you've got a style already where you're like, ba, 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 you know, ba. And you can just add the ground into what you already do.
I think this is great for me because I'm always looking to keep my athleticism,
yes,
especially as I age. So I'll definitely implement this stuff.
Well,
thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Such a pleasure. You guys are so fantastic. Hey, I'm grateful to be here with you guys.
Thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure. Nice, my guy. Nice. Yes. Yes. Just making shit up. I like it. That's exactly how it goes. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Yeah, Daddy. That's it. That's how you do it, though. You start making stuff up. You start coming. The key is just go across the floor and say, "Fuck it. I'm just going to go until I don't care. I'm not going to get caught up in rights and wrongs. Fantastic. To finish up the thought here, I just want to remind you of the idea of what we learned today, which is about connective tissue being like a rubber band. And if you can keep your connective tissue with that kind of tension, but not so tense that it breaks, but tense that it moves, healthy. But what makes a rubber band, have you ever noticed when a rubber band breaks, what's the problem? It's dry. And that's what happens to your connective tissue. It gets dry. As you age, what does your body produce less of? The juices that keep things hydrated. And if you want to keep things hydrated, you will continue to eat well and sleep well and train well and move at all end ranges so you can pump blood in and out of those joints.
What has your experience been like here at B-Team?
Oh man, amazing. Like Nicky Raw was a buddy of mine before I got here, so I was lucky to have met him in his early days, and I wanted to come back and visit and see how he was doing. And then I got to meet other guys, follow Ethan and Joseph Chen and a bunch of the guys. And then I asked Owen who he was, but then I realized I knew who Owen was because I said, "What's your name?" And everybody smiled. But of course, Owen and some of the other guys that I see and watch you guys really closely, which is such a great, it's a great privilege to get to be in a room full of athletes and people that are having fun and playing, and you can tell care and love each other. So the environment here is amazing. The spirit here is super young and fun, but the level of jiu-jitsu, technique, and teaching is the best. It's an incredible place to train. And I want to finish with this as an idea. Watch this for your brain here. See, watch this. Okay, so I want you to see, like, even at my age, I can still cut a standing backflip. I can still do anything athletic I probably could ever do when I was a kid because I never stopped doing it. So I want you to see that so you can be like, wow, this old guy can still do young shit. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to keep that in your mind, that you can age any way you choose to age. All right, nice work. All right. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You can follow me on Instagram under my name, Cameron Shayne, or you can follow us at Budokan University, where we have an online program. We have in-person training. You can come and train with me anytime in Montana.